This is Tuesday, the 23rd of May, and this is my yin yoga practice 23rd. So left side takes priority, left shoulder to the camera. Start off with a forward fold, a short forward fold. Get some spacing in the vertebrae. Start with the neck. And I can feel the low back needs some spacing. Looks like there might be a pop in there. It wants to pop, but it won't. There we go. Bit of a pop. But the main thing is spacing, right? So even if you don't get that nice, satisfying big pop, what you want is extra space between the vertebrae. So that I can do the next pose, which is going to be an upward facing dog eventually. So we'll start off with down dog. Stretch a little bit, bring it forward, feel the big toes, the right toe pops, forward onto the hands, the right wrist usually pops, though not today. Take this back, on the knees, hero's pose, right knee pops, and then take this forward, hands to the floor, wrists about one palm width apart, one wrist width apart, and the elbows into the rib cage, balance, and levitate. Floating chin stand. Not floating, now floating. And then take this down. Should have had enough fun with that. And I got about 90 seconds left for a nice upward facing dog. And relax. So yeah, spread the hands out a little bit further. So the wrists are basically into the shoulders. Fingers pointed towards the toes to get some extra stimulation on the forearms. And that first forward fold that I did to get some spacing between the vertebrae actually helps out with this pose. So that now the back can bend backwards a little bit better. Because without doing that, the discs and the vertebrae might not be quite the right spot. And might not get back as easily. And that is that. All right, so let's see here. Are too close together. Okay. All right, so next up is another back bend. Wheel pose. Yay, wheel pose. So we just get to that through fish pose. So start in Savasana. Nice sort of Savasana. Let the wrists relax a little bit. After that, up dog with the wrist pointing backwards. And take this towards fish, placing the crown of the head onto the earth. Swallow some saliva. Check down. Hopefully your parts are in a good spot. And reach this up. There you go. Fish pose. Point the toes. Make it nice and pretty. And yeah, fish pose takes a lot of energy very quickly. And then wheel pose, which surprisingly doesn't take as much energy. Still can't hold for that long. And just relax. And I think that's it for that, at least for today. And let's see where we're at. We'll go ahead and do some half pigeons. We'll do half and half. So, left side first. Get the legs back. Get in the frame. Feel the stretch. And you want your hips to go that way, your chest to go that way. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Fifteen seconds on the side. And swap around the other side. Go as slow as you need. Body needs a little bit of recovery. Pop, pop, pop. So hips that way, chest that way. And there we go. All right, so those are back bends. Now back to the forward fold. And so this time, focus a little bit more on the hamstrings. The first forward fold to begin the practice is focused on spacing out the spine, the vertebrae. This fold is more about rotating the pelvis. Still want to keep the upper body nice and loose as best as you can, but this is more focus on the legs, keeping the legs straight as best as you can, and rotating forward. So balls of the feet touching, heels touching, ankles, maybe they touch, maybe not. When I first started doing this, my ankles touched and they pressed into each other. And you could see the marks on the ankles because they press so hard into each other. But nowadays they don't press into each other anymore. There's like it looks like about a credit card's width distance between the ankles. Like you just barely slide a credit card through there, right? Hey. That's that. Right. Floor exercises. Yay. All right. So now we'll do some hip openers. Left side first. Start with a little half lotus, which is a little bit more of a hamstring stretch, but just as a teacher. Shin to chest. Start off with that. Foot to chest. Move to that. And then I'll lay this down. Foot to chest again. The back flat on the earth. Just feel that left hip. And then let's get this where I might be able to hear it. Still going. And then foot my head. And relax. Hopefully you can hear it because I can't see it. 4 seconds. There we go. Come out very slowly. Body time to recover. And then do the other side. Yay! So, what if a half lotus, right? Ankle on the thigh. And reach forward. This hamstring feels more open because I just put that leg behind the head. And shin to chest. Straighten back if you can. Foot to chest, right? So slouch, take the foot into the chest, and then start straightening back. Feel the hip. And then lay down. And again, bring the foot to the chest. This time, try to keep the back on the earth. Just start to feel that right hip. And then squirm a little bit, wiggle a little bit. Feel everything moving around. And then shin to chest. Feel that. And squirm and move a little bit. And I can see the timer still going. And then foot behind the head. And this side feels quite a bit more open than the other side. It might be a second side bias. The second side you do is usually a little bit more open than the first side. And also right side bias on me. My right side usually seems to be a little bit more flexible than my left side for most poses. And start to relax. A lot of sensation on the neck. Don't worry about that. Take care to note that. Another 27 seconds. Squirm around a little bit. And that is that. Allow for a little bit of recovery of those legs. And next up is hamstring. So classic hamstring stretch, Janu Sirsasana. Foot on the inside of the thigh. And reach this forward. 2, 1, 0. All right, so that's that. And then we'll do the other side. And normally I just do this as a teaser and then open up into a different stretch. But hey, it felt good today, so just stuck with it. Yeah, 8 seconds left. And that is that. All right. Next up is wide splits. More maintenance pose for me, but hey, you do it every day so that you can do it every day. And relax. Imagine a shoulder stretch. And a shoulder twist. Another 10 seconds. And slowly move towards the other side. Eight more seconds. And that is that. All right. Final sequence. Something that ends with a handstand. All right. So, yeah, let's see, right? Hands about shoulder width apart, fingers towards the side. And let's see what I can do. Not quite, but close. Balance, maybe. And that's that. Oh, look at that. Hey, there we go. All right. So that is the practice for the day. If you watched, you rock. You're awesome. Yeah. And again, hey, if you post a comment with a pose, I'll try it. So take care, have fun, and enjoy.